Okay, so today I'm going to attempt a vegan chocolate cake, which I have not done before. So let's go for it. The ingredients are 1.5 cups of gluten-free flour, and today I'm using Bob's Red Mill flour, gluten-free. 1 cup of organic pure cane sugar, 1/2 cup of organic cocoa powder, a teaspoon of baking soda, that's aluminum free, 1/2 teaspoon of Celtic sea salt, 1/3 cup of, today I'm using grapeseed oil, organic, and a teaspoon of vanilla, a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, and a cup of water. And I'm going to add just a few raw cocoa nibs to it as well. So as we get going on this, what we're supposed to do is we are supposed to sift together the dry ingredients, okay? And as we do this, I've got my 1.5 cups of flour, gluten-free flour. I'm going to add that in there. And I'm not really sure how that sugar is going to sift, so I'm not even going to try. I think I'm just going to sprinkle the sugar around and hope it mixes. I think what they mean is that you want to add your cocoa powder to your gluten-free powder and sift it so that there aren't any lumps. So this is taking longer than I thought, and also probably boring you. So I'm just taking a look here. What else do I have dry? What else I have dry is I have my, the baking powder. That's powder. I'm going to put that in there and try and push this through. Oh, there we go. I just have to practice a little bit to be able to get the hang of things. Whoops, it kind of went over the edge. Oh, well, if we have a few lumps, nobody's going to care. At least nobody around my house. So, you know what? I'm squishing this so nicely and powdery in this thing, I think I'm just going to dump it. Good enough. Okay. Oh, sugar. Yes. All right. So let's just sprinkle this. And I did not use the full amount. I'm not a fan of sugar of any kind, even if it's organic and pure cane. So I really only use like 2/3 of a cup because I would much prefer honey, but I do want this to turn out. So there we go. That looks not too lumpy. Looks just fine. Give that a little stir, and I'm just going to check on my recipe, and I will give credits to where I got this recipe. Okay, so the oven's preheated to 350. I've sifted together the dry ingredients and adding the oil, vanilla, vinegar, and water. Here's the water. Oil, vanilla, and I'm just going to check on that vinegar because I'm not really exactly sure. Apparently it's to fizz it up and to give body to it, so kind of like instead of the gluten. So mixing this together, I'm just going to throw in a few cocoa nibs just to give it a little flavor. You're actually supposed to use chocolate chips, but I couldn't find any organic ones, and I'm not too crazy about carob. So mix this together, and it looks very watery, but it's getting a little thicker. And I think that apple cider vinegar is reacting. It's supposed to react with the baking soda to give it a gluten-y, hold it together kind of thing. And that actually does look a little like dough, which is great. And you know what? It's a good thing I put in those chocolate nibs because you won't be able to tell the difference between the lumps or the chocolate nibs. Yay! I'll just tell him it's a chocolate nib. Okay, so I have pre-oiled my little pan here, and I'm just going to pour this in. And if you want to know how it turned out, and if it turned out, you can contact me through my website. And I will have a picture of this and let you know how it goes. Okay, so there we are. And yeah, contact me if you want to know what happened. Okay, bye.